because I love them, but I'm skipping through the intro.
Mills, Joseph.
That's me. With
There she is.
yeah.
Live.
Oh my god, I'm so awkward.
Thank you so much for coming on.
Oh my god, I'm actually so awkward. Hold on, let me get the comments, guys, on my phone, the chat, so that you guys could talk and shit.
What is your preferred name? Because I've seen
thought you were just gonna go
Millie,
with the
I've seen
pronouns.
Millie Joe, Mills, I've seen a lot. What's your preferred?
Max, you can call me whatever you want.
Alright.
Oh,
No.
big tits, Max.
Well, yeah, Millie, Joe, Mills, I don't really mind.
Call me whatever you want.
Right, brilliant. Well, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks for inviting me.
Oh my gosh, of course.
Oh, it's such a pleasure. I don't see enough of your face.
It's very cute. It's cuter than I thought it'd be.
Yeah, Millie, just get to the juicy shit, bitch. Feed volume up. Is that guy really wasted?
So, you're from Liverpool.
Yeah.
You don't sound like that at all. What's going on
Yeah,
there?
so I'm from Liverpool.
As if you've never heard this story before.
Then when I was 7, I moved to Portugal.
Right.
And I grew up in
I
Portugal.
talk like a teacher.
I don't have either of the accents, actually. But I went to a school that was an American school. So that's why my accent's all over the gaff. And then I
All
moved
over
back
the
here,
gaff?
And my accent was kind of more American.
Yeah.
And I lived in Essex.
You guys know about the American accent. You had that video of me singing with my best mate at when I was a kid.
This is what I sound like. I don't really know. It's a bit of a mixture of everything, to be honest. I don't really know, but
Sorry, on camera,
What?
your dog's trying to shag.
Yeah, my
shag
dog
Maisie's
Milo's
leg.
trying to shag the production company.
Right, I do not know where Milo has learnt these activities, but he was humping the podcast team and crying the fact that he wasn't allowed to shag them.
Milo.
Oh, go for
That's all I'm saying. W Milo, W Milo. Man's got his needs.
Say no. Say
Yeah.
no, Maisie.
Maisie, just slightly push it.
Milo.
Don't
I'm
lean
so
into
sorry.
it.
Not my parenting, Milo. That's not doing anything. Where even is that dog?
Milo.
He's probably peeing in the kitchen.
Oh no, you
That is
can you
the
can
most
push it.
British reaction to getting humped by a dog.
How is there no
Sorry.
behind the scenes camera? I know.
Sorry.
Sorry, just go for it. It's fine.
Do you want me to put him in?
I'll look away.
Milo's got
Sure.
Riz. See, she didn't even want him to leave.
Anyway, where were we?
Yeah.
Where were we? I don't know. My
So
dog's
you are
shagging.
both Portuguese, American, and British, yet Scouse and Essex, and absolutely none of the above all at once.
Yeah, so that's just but I am a Scouser, just a fake one. Don't
Right.
sound like one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, in true Scouse fashion, I think that it's only right to ask you to open that cupboard behind you.
Right, what do you think's in the cupboard? Because I thought a fucking clown was going to jump out and I was scared.
What's in the cupboard makes it the Scouse fashion. He made it sound like Scouse people are known for opening cupboards.
Every time I see a Scouser, they're like, "Come on in."
Cardboard cutout, Jason,
No, nothing's
maybe.
gonna jump out at you. Don't worry.
Nothing
Unless
will
it
happen.
does.
Don't worry, nothing will happen.
Unless it.
Boobs
does.
are popping in this pod.
Wait, what?
There we go. Oi, oi, oi,
Alcohol.
oi.
Yay!
Yeah.
I didn't even drink,
That's
so that
what
was
I'm
good.
talking
Yeah, we usually get our guests to pour us.
Bridge like to
It's like that VK Prosecco Greedy.
Well, we're just talking about
Pull the whole
drinks.
thing up for you.
Sorry about me.
Do you want to pick mine, George?
awful around here.
Nothing really yet. Got blue glasses. Business.
Talking about drinks. We're talking about drinks. I don't want
Go
to.
on.
Body is tea!
Cock and
Even my
balls.
inverted
No, it says ads.
Is that actually what it says?
inverted ass.
It's not.
So your mum has a Scouse accent?
Yeah,
doesn't she?
mum's a proper. Right, why are you already laughing at mum?
No, it's just elite level chat.
We're getting down to the
how
nitty-gritty.
many members of your family have Scouse accents? I really need to understand this.
No, my mum's still got a Scouse accent. So is my whole family, besides me, Megan, and my little sister Mia. That's it.
Right,
Just us three. Don't.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's that. Maybe I think that's all. That's
Thank
all we
you
need
so
to-
much for watching,
So
guys.
what was growing up in Portugal like? Wait, how old were you when you went to Portugal?
I was
Uh,
7, and then I moved back here when I was 17. So I was there for 10 years.
That's a good chunk of time. That's most of your childhood.
Yeah, that is literally.
I love, you know what I love about me and George is that every time, even on inside, you'll notice this in the pod. Like,
So is that-
when someone says something funny, you know when like you look at your bestie and you're like, you look at each other because you know that they're gonna laugh? Like, he literally does that.
I was 7, and then I moved back.
You
here
can
when I was
see.
17, so I was there for 10 years.
Good chunk of time. That's most of your childhood.
See what he
Yeah,
does? That was literally what we always used to do on Inside. Like, people would say something and go, and like look at each other.
Actually, my whole
Oh,
childhood, actually.
bless. Bestie!
Okay. Well, I don't know what to say.
How about you say something and we both guess what we think it is,
yeah.
and whoever's closest gets, I don't know.
Kiss.
Oh.
Like, as in, like, from me.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I think he was trying to get me to kiss George on the pod then.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Okay, something that you guys have to guess.
Why would you just offer yourself the kiss? Either me or yourself.
Why did he say kiss? He just wanted the kiss.
O Max é mais giro do que o George.
Oh, Max last night was shagging George. I got it right.
What?
Yeah. O Max é mais giro do que o George.
Huh? Who knows what I said? Someone said I would. I'm not reading that out loud because the last time I read something you guys said about George, someone clipped it and made it sound like I said it. So, did you say Sidda when they bleeped it? What are you talking about? We haven't bleeped anything.
What is Max?
Max is better looking than George. That is what I said.
Max is better looking than George.
Shut up. Hola. No.
So funny.
No, carry on. Speak all your Portuguese
That was actually
words.
really good.
Thank you. No,
Yeah.
what is Portuguese for hello?
Hola.
Shut up. Is it actually?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Did you not know that?
No.
There you
I thought that
go.
was Spanish.
Well, it can be both.
Oh.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's just pronounced different.
Okay, let's get to like juicy bits.
During
Who
lockdown.
would you have moved?
remembers me in a TikTok house? I have such a new different community on stream, so I don't know if anyone will actually know this, but who knows I was in a TikTok house? Me, yes I do. Me, oh you do? Okay, because they didn't know. Look at Max's face, he's like, what, you on a TikTok house?
Move to England if you
I didn't know you at all prior to Inside, exactly, so it's a big different community.
Then I became a TikToker.
I had no idea that you and your sister were in a TikTok house.
Yeah.
What was the TikTok house called?
I can't say.
Yeah, legal reasons, guys. That legal that we've had companies like broadcasting channels ask if we could do a documentary on it.
I can't actually
That's
say,
how
but-
crazy it
Not
is.
allowed to say.
No.
Illegal TikTok house.
No, it was the thing. People will know, but I
But
can't
it's
talk
illegal.
about. No,
Oh.
when it ended, it was very
Bad.
lots of legal stuff was going on.
Why do you think she was studying criminal law?
Oh.
Yeah.
So you moved back to the UK to be in a TikTok house.
Sounds like it went well, no issues, not at all.
And at
It
this
was
point, your account
brilliant.
is called the McLaughlin Sisters.
Macaque in my pants.
But cock, McLaughlin.
My Cockling sisters.
My Cockling Sisters.
McLaughlin Sisters. And
Oh,
how many people were in this house?
So when my sister and I joined the house, there was about 12 people in there. It was kind of like
Shit.
it was a bit weird. I'm not gonna lie. If anyone watched it, there will be people there that watched it.
Well, I think I might know the house. Were the reveals quite strange?
No, that was
No,
the
that
Wave
was
House.
Wave House.
Oh.
there were so many houses at the time.
Yes.
There were so many houses.
Windsor and
Megan's boyfriend was in it.
No, Harry didn't win her. He earned
Ah,
a
I
hand in
know.
marriage.
Yes,
Yeah.
Megan's boyfriend was in it. My ex-boyfriend was in it. Callum Ryan was in it.
Callum Ryan the cook. No.
These are like TikTokers during lockdown. You might not even remember any of them.
I thought it was a chef.
What he gets up to in his
Yeah.
own time is
Callum, who knows Callum Ryan?
Basically,
actually
someone was
don't-
spreading lies about us.
I don't like being sat next to you when you're in these weird little moods.
Someone wrote the name of the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's quite
We
funny.
blew up in the house. Not.
Oh shit! Yeah, that didn't work.
So yeah, we left the house when the house ended.
You predicting what you're about to say in your pod is crazy.
We left with, I think, 2.6 million on
And
TikTok.
Damn.
in those
Get it.
houses, if you don't mind me asking, what is like the monetary plan? So is it like
You
everyone
dated
is
someone in that
allowed to
house?
have
Yes, I
a
did.
cut, or is it?
Yeah, so I feel like that's where the things went wrong with that house. It wasn't very managed properly.
Yeah.
At the start, it was
Just be
fun
thinking PR.
in games because you're not thinking about money at all because you're just like, I'm here to put it.
Let's get to the juicy shit.
Unnamed house, go to that one, and then half time.
Not ended in flames.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my freaking
Oh
god!
my
That
I
was-
love Team 10.
I even remember the Team 10 thing because they did.
I love
those,
Team
like,
10. Well, I didn't
rap
actually.
battles. I
Oh
was
my
like, that was my
God.
childhood.
And what was the girl called? Alyssa.
Alyssa Violet
Yeah.
with the boob tube. That's like
Oh my
iconic.
God, that's
I love Alyssa
I
Violet.
forgot that even existed.
Yeah.
Well, I
think
love.
about
I
that
don't. I
every
haven't.
couple months every of the year.
So, oh god.
No, I'm gonna circle back.
Mods, stop!
slightly.
Don't only delete comments if it's like rude, like badly. Like it's
Portuguese
okay if
lockdown.
it's. I'm not gonna get offended.
And that, like,
So Portugal went into lockdown 3 months before England did. So we went into lockdown
Princess.
before COVID was even on the news in England. Yeah, it wasn't even, but it was
That is
broadcast
true.
everywhere else, but it wasn't really on the news in England. So I actually celebrated 3 birthdays in lockdown because my birthday's in Jan. Yeah.
what?
So
Yeah.
Did you move to English lockdown afterwards?
yeah, so we obviously lockdown lasted 2 years, whatever.
Yeah.
So during COVID, we moved to England. Yeah, that's not really.
COVID feels like 10,000
I
years
don't think I'd be
ago.
able to do it again. Not now. Not at this age. When you're 17, you don't care. You're like, oh, well,
Yeah.
I'm not at school, yay. But
Yeah.
not now.
Yeah.
I missed uni.
Oh, me too.
Does Milo hump you, Millie? No.
If the whole country and
I'm the only person Milo doesn't
was,
hug.
like monitoring. Yeah, it was
I didn't
crazy,
realise
but it was bigger in Portugal and like oh
Somebody retweeted it or
Yeah.
like quote tweeted it and was like,
I think it was Cheryl Cole.
like really
Also, people put that.
Wait, they need to
video
have, like,
on TikTok, and
timestamps.
Cheryl Cole thought that it was real and that people in lockdown in Israel
we
spend.
we
actually
say
spent, like,
hardly anything.
Okay, now we talk about inside. Let's have a look.
It's like, what the fuck is going on?
It also made me realise how little they can sing.
Yeah, it was tragic. We should do one.
Yeah, we can.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh my gosh. So you come back to the UK. You and Megan are doing content full time.
Yeah.
Does George think of you as a best friend or just you? George doesn't even think of me as a friend, okay? No, he does. He's not my best friend, guys, but he is my friend. And I always joke saying that. I always joke saying he's my best
Doing
friend.
it full time in Portugal.
Just to
did
wind
you
him
move
up.
to the UK to do that.
So obviously being 17, I didn't have a job in Portugal. I was. But yeah, it was. I did get quite a lot of hate, but obviously moving here was very strange to me because. So I feel like I'd want
Let's skip.
how my brain works. Like
God,
22,
you what,
I'm like.
22?
This is just about me. You guys don't. This is
Obviously, I was
boring.
really excited. I was a massive Sidemen fan when I was a kid, so I was like really gassed. But yeah, I didn't know what to expect going in. Even though I did binge watch season 1 in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
Binge watched it.
And guess the speed I put on season 1 to watch it. Because you guys know I get bored of everything.
Can't bother to watch the rest.
I put it in like
I
times
binge
2.
watched it. Yeah.
Chloe
Are you
Barnes
saying
found
season
dead.
1 was worse than season 2,
Oh my
George
God.
Clarkey?
No, I
What
just
the hell? That was so rude,
after
wasn't it?
after watching our season on stream and being able to give. so
Should I
much
watch it in
details
Yeah. You
quicker?
can't say
what's
much.
happened, it's
Chat
just like
shit. Chat absolute shit. Drop shit emojis in the chat.
what is this mood that you're in?
I'm not with it, but I'm having a good time. We're just did you have any hesitation about going into?
No.
it?
No
you
way.
went straight away.
To be
yes.
honest, like I don't know if I can say this, but I didn't even know there was a fee involved. Like I would have done that. I would have done that for free. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I found out, and I was like, they were like, "Hey, we'll pay you X, Y, and Z," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Like I was gonna do it either way,
Really?
like with or without. fee. I
Yeah,
just thought,
I would have done it. I would have done it without getting paid.
it'd be such a big
Yeah.
thing. Obviously, this before we knew it was on Netflix,
Yeah.
and I just thought this could be such a great opportunity, like a mad experience.
WADHD.
I've never ever done something like that ever.
I
Like, even, like
can't.
filming like podcasts and like I've not been on like many, considering how long I've been doing social media. So like I didn't hesitate. I was like, "Yep,
I
sorted."
find it crazy that like you all did the show without knowing that it was going to be on
Yeah.
Netflix. Like
I didn't
that's-
find that great. When did you find out?
Okay, so we were told like a week before it might get put on a broadcasting
a
channel.
week before you filmed it.
Filmed it, okay?
Right, okay.
It might be. So I'm sitting there, Inspector Gadget, and I'm like, okay, what are we thinking? Which broadcasting company? And everyone's like, hey, mentioning Amazon Prime and all these, and I said, it's Netflix. And they're like, come on, Netflix, like chill out. And I was like, no, it is Netflix because the Sidemen brought out a documentary with them. And if they have an exclusivity clause, they won't be able to work with anyone else.
Boom. See? Smart lady. Smart lady. That's exactly what it is. In social media industry, if you do something as big as what they done, there's an exclusivity clause, meaning they pay you even more so that you don't work with other broadcasting channels. So that's how I do. Just saying.
business brain. So then I was like, it might be Netflix, and they were like, no, Milli, like it's probably not. And I was thinking, do you know what? Yeah, Netflix is a bit of a reach. Like, come on. Anyways, the night before we went into the house, they've come into my hotel room, the producers, and told me it's on Netflix.
How
the night
long, by
before.
the way?
You didn't find out.
I've got all the B's: big brain, beautiful face, and big boobs.
Because JJ can't.
Yeah, the 3 B's.
Yes, we were in Portugal. I was in the back.
Was this after you filmed it or before?
Before. So
Right,
this
okay.
was when did those videos?
That was a
come out?
while before, because Mum messaged me because you were in Portugal.
Oh.
And she was like, oh, my mum's Georgia.
Is that smart or sad? Smart.
Those Portugal videos, mate.
Here's your
Sidemen.
and inverted arse, exactly.
Filmed it.
And
Yeah.
BBL.
Like the
yeah,
fuck?
no, I think they said they did it because they didn't want us to be like fretting or like worried because it's a bigger audience. Update.
Oh, well, I mean, by the sounds of it, you were excited to just be on it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that
Yeah.
didn't matter to
Am I allowed to ask if you did want to say it, it would get bleeped the amount that you got paid to go on?
Oh, it wasn't much. Oh, well, that sounds really out of touch to say to be
No.
fair. But like, I got paid. But a lot of people
What do we think it was, guys? What do you think I got paid?
got paid.
Oh no, same, yeah.
You got paid too.
Yeah.
That's to be fair though. It's a lot, but I don't think it's that much.
That's mental, guys.
I know.
Like, that's crazy.
Good opportunity, though.
Good opportunity, of course. But fucking hell.
It's mad.
Pay me that money, baby. No, I mean, listen, you both love the Sidemen. You both love the show. You're excited to be on it. You get many. What people don't understand as well sometimes when they see
Bracket of
paychecks is
friends.
that a lot of
Might
people
as well.
nowadays will only do a show like that to benefit their career
Yeah.
elsewhere. So you do get money from the show in other
Other
ways.
areas, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it's not like, someone like Patrice maybe would have got
Yeah.
onto the show because he wanted a paycheck and like, do you know what I mean?
No, he's actually really wants to become an influencer.
Really?
He's a
He wants to be
content
known for a
creator.
YouTuber.
He's,
Oh, yeah, I saw that and I thought,
That's so funny.
interesting. I mean, good for him. I think that's a really nice goal to have.
Yeah.
But is it kind of like when billionaires are like, oh, I've done everything. I just want to like, start a gardening company or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't really.
he's
Because he's so successful.
No, he's just an interesting man.
Is he? Do you reckon he just really wants that creative
He is.
job?
I
Yeah,
feel like
he's
if
funny.
he really wanted to, he could easily just do that sort of stuff.
I
Just get
think if he
production
wasn't a
together.
footballer beforehand, he would have been an influencer.
Yeah.
Right. The reason I think this as well, okay, I'm going to elaborate even more because George was like, wait, what does that even mean? So if you see someone on something, that's what you know them for. Okay, so me and all the other people going on inside, knowing that we were already content creators, you're going to know us as content creators. You aren't going to know us as the girl that went on inside. Maybe if you're like new to meeting me, I will be the girl that was on the inside. But if you like look at Love Island, for example, people go on Love Island 5 years ago and they're still known as Bob from Love Island. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So for him, because he's a footballer, he's known as a footballer. In everyone's eyes, he is Patrice the footballer. So I'm saying if he was never a footballer, because of his type of content and his personality, I genuinely think that he would be bigger as a YouTuber. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's what I'm trying to say.
Shut the George, don't laugh at me. No, if you imagine Patrice like now, okay, and he's fresh in his career, he's our age. Like I feel like if he had that banter,
Budding young 40-year-old influencer.
no, you know what I
happens,
mean.
though, it happens.
I feel like because he has a career, like he's a footballer, like people
Yeah.
can't look at you like that because you're like a legendary footballer. You're not a YouTuber. Like come on, do you know
But
what I
like for example, when I watched the first couple of episodes, I obviously had no knowledge of any of his football career. But to me, he was such a person that you pay attention to.
Yeah, so funny.
And you want to know what he's about to say next. So exactly to your point,
Do you know what I mean?
that
Yeah.
would work so well in this career as
Yeah,
well.
I think he's Joe.
We should do a podcast.
He's so
I saw a
funny.
video of him on the podcast.
Has anyone seen Patrice's TikTok and Instagram actually? Has anyone actually watched his content? Because he's so random and
He said some
funny.
weird shit. What did he
I
say?
don't know. He's just completing side quests at this point. I don't really know what he's
He's
up to.
funny.
But he's
He
all
is
over the
funny.
place.
Yeah.
So, wait, did the girls stay in a different hotel beforehand? We know which one?
Creepy George.
You weren't in the same hotel as me.
Volume down.
Well, in my hotel was Whitney, and I think Farah and Maya. I'm not actually sure. I don't even remember the name of the hotel. George. I'm not gonna lie, that was ages ago.
This is
very
actually
niche
so,
detail.
I'm sorry.
This is
What
so
were the
true.
pillows like?
Do you know what brand were they as well? I do remember this. No, I don't remember that. Sorry, George. You'll have to
Oh
ask
no,
the
this is
other
actually a
questions.
fantastic Cristiano Ronaldo. Bear in mind that we were given not unlimited budget, but they were like, hey, order whatever the hell you want. You have to stay inside your room. This is
Yeah.
your last night before,
like room
before a
service?
week of hell.
Yeah.
Where they could get like Deliveroo and stuff.
Yeah.
What did you order?
I got Wingstop. Yeah, I got a Wingstop.
What would you have ordered?
If I got told I have unlimited budget,
Not unlimited budget, but like
if I've
Reasonable.
got, if I've got like
whatever you
200
want.
quid,
Yeah.
100%, I'm getting bladdered first of all. Second of all, stock things.
He loves a drink.
Some things.
I love
Maybe
that.
even like some face masks just to make my skin nice before I go in.
Right. Well, really packing that.
Saying.
Do you know
I
what
don't like Wagwan
remember
honestly.
the night before I went in, it was 2 days after we came back from Peru, and
This is them talking about the shits.
it's funny though.
Oh, I
Funny
feel
story
bad
now.
smiling, but you actually shut the bed. That's
Oh,
so
it's quite
sad.
funny though.
Let's do next time. Shit myself.
Absolutely. Do it in the house. Why not? That'd make good TV.
Maybe not.
Um,
What was your sorry?
No,
shush
you
now.
insist, go on.
How long did you have to wait in the morning? Did they tell you to get up like 10? Like be ready for 10?
I got told be ready at 9,
Be ready at night? Yeah.
and I got in the house probably like 3.
Can't in 3.
Bro, I'm telling you now, I was waiting. I was like past lunch. Because I'm
So, but
starving.
we were in there. We had lunch when we were in there, right?
Yeah, you didn't know what time it was. They gave us lunch.
Stupid George!
What did they give us lunch?
George!
I went in there late. Like I
Do you,
remember.
know, do you remember looking at the clock before you went in?
It was after 12.
So it must have been 3 then.
But I think between 1 or 3. George, I don't remember, but it was after 12.
Why do you want to know these niche
And I did
details?
think,
Because it's-
I was like, I'm the
What
last
was the
one.
thread count on the sheets?
No, because these niche details are interesting because they told us all to be up at 9.
Yeah.
I then get a knock on my door at like 10, get in a taxi, go there, wait in a taxi for another like half an hour, and I was the first person in. So there's
Yeah.
so much extra waiting.
So
I was
3 could be
wondering-
possible if you listen to the maths you just said.
Well, 10 and wait for another.
Well, yeah,
I
because you have to
went
get
in
there. That was already like a, what, 20
about-
20-minute drive?
I went in at about 11.
Yeah, you telling me? Stupid!
At the same time,
Joking.
so that if for whatever
Joking.
reason, last minute they want to change the order in which
Yeah.
you go in.
Because I was last. Me and Farrah, well, I wasn't last. Farrah was, but like we went in
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
type thing.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of waiting.
Type
around.
thing.
That
What
was-
my
yeah, that was
rapper?
long. And obviously I was like, I was a ball of anxiety. I was like, what's going on? Oh, honestly, it was stressful. But yeah.
What did you find the most difficult in there mentally?
Your mic is a bit loud. Guys. What about now? What about now, guys?
One sec. Let me think what
Guys, if it
Let me
ever-
think what I want to say on the
yeah, let
internet
me
right
If it's ever like a technical difficulty, just write it in the chat because it's good. Okay.
think what I can and can't
No,
say.
just be honest, it's fine.
Mentally, I think being so many personalities in one place, like it was quite like overwhelming. Do you know
It
what I mean?
looks
that was
quite like a
literally,
small areas.
Like
Yeah.
first day was it was a lot. That might have
Yeah.
been one of the most difficult days because
Yeah.
it was just like so much.
Like, yabba, yabba,
Because
yabba.
everybody was so excited to
Yabba.
be there, so everybody's energy was up. And these
You like, instantly thought like, if you see someone
I
being
backed
quiet,
you on that, didn't I? Remember?
Oh, did you?
Oh yeah.
Liking her?
Here he's
Was
back
Was
at
it not like
George.
that girl
Like-
saying to you like, you don't even speak to her, why are you not speaking? I did think that was really. I did end up liking her more
Yeah.
that I watched the episodes, but I instantly thought like, if you see someone
I
being
backed
quiet,
you on that, didn't I? Remember?
Oh, did you?
Did you?
George, what the fuck?
You just said this was like 5
See,
months
this is
ago.
what I mean. He doesn't remember stuff between me and him.
Yeah, but you should remember the wholesome moments between me and you, not the fucking pillowcase in the hotel. Anyways, yeah, so she said that, and then I told her, I was like,
Damn.
actually, George is actually really, really funny. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah, she did say that a lot.
I did.
That's nice.
Because he was actually, this is going to sound like I'm glazing him, but he was my dream contestant. I told you this, didn't I?
Yeah.
Before I went in, they asked me, who's your dream contestant to go on? And I said, George.
Well, why,
That
why,
is
why,
true.
did they cut that? If that
reason,
was an interview question, then you
Yeah,
kept
they cut it.
in
Why
your
would they
fucking-
cut that?
Yeah, they cut it. I said,
Why
George.
would they cut that? Because he was actually there. That's perfect.
And then when I walked in,
Yeah.
the first thing I said to you was like, oh my God, I said you'd be my dream person.
And I said that she'd be mine.
No, you didn't.
I did.
why was George your dream?
Because well, he's not my dream,
No,
but he was my
why?
dream contestant because I said this because my mum loves George.
Right.
Yeah.
okay.
My mum loves
My
George.
mum loves
and
George.
to be honest, I don't follow many creators, and I do follow George. Oh, I follow you too, Max. But like, I
Thank
follow
you,
George
thank
on TikTok. I don't follow many
Yes.
people on TikTok, and he does make me laugh. So I was like, oh, he would actually be funny. Plus, I knew he's friends with the Sidemen, so he's probably on there.
Yeah, it was a pretty surefire. I feel like
Yeah.
I could have.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was between him or the Italian batch that I wanted on there.
Yeah,
so.
the Italian batch.
The Italian batch.
only-
This is cap.
there, it's just-
It's not cap. That is what happened.
It's Italian badge. But that's so sweet and nice. Thank you.
No, you're
And of course, your mum, as you said, is a massive fan. So she obviously rated me number
1, 2, no.
It was
Oh, 3. She gave you 3.
No,
Oh yeah, she
was
put
this
Jason
out of
first. No, I don't know if it was
You
out
so
of
should have done one out of love just to get back at him.
Yeah, my mum ranked George third.
yeah, not.
Who did she rank number
not
one?
on.
Jason.
Not you.
The Italian
I got
batch.
second. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
not on.
So on that topic. Oh, sorry. No, sorry, I just made it really weird. On that topic, in that video with you and your mum put Whitney last
Yeah.
in that ranking video.
Uh-huh.
And I saw a lot of online discourse about it, and I don't necessarily agree with some things that some people were saying. And I think that some people were bang on the money in that if you have a daughter who you obviously love,
Yeah.
and you watch someone be not exactly very nice to them on television, your mother, if I kicked your dog right now, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
that you would rank me. Not that she
You
kicked you,
guys.
Whitney did not kick her. Oh my God, that was not behind the scenes. But if I like, said
Yeah, I know
something
what
like,
you
do you know what I mean? And that's a dog.
Yeah.
You'll probably rank me
Yeah.
last.
Well, to be fair, most people don't realise this, but that video was actually filmed and posted before the episode that was released.
Ta-da! Rocket science. That was so hard to figure out. Just look at the date.
Everything
Happened, went
Really?
down. It was actually my mum based that. Obviously, she kind of knew what went down in the reunion, but
yeah.
it's different seeing it. Do you know what I mean? Very different. Even myself watching it back, I was like, yo, like, it actually made me feel worse than when I was there. But my mum based that on the situation with Dylan and George, and just from what she saw in the moment. Like, it wasn't actually necessarily, you done that to my daughter, or you said, like, it wasn't like that. It was just she based it on what she saw on the show. And I'm pretty sure this was posted 3 days in, so the 3rd episode. So it wasn't
okay.
even, the reunion was episode 6, so it was posted
8
way
actually.
before the
Ooh, Milli.
but that was mainly what it was based on, to be honest. It wasn't a malicious type and putting you last, because it was more just, she was just based on what she saw. Do you know what I mean?
And I've seen some people on the internet being like, they filmed this months ago, and then like they're in a group chat. Why are they now like bringing up issues? But I think that what people maybe don't understand is that it's one thing living an experience and maybe having negative or positive feelings about different people, and then you get to go home, you're away from them,
Yeah.
you get this like back to reality sort of thing, and then you have to watch it.
Yeah.
Like you said, and I'm sure, forgive me if I'm wrong, does watching it bring all of those feelings back up?
Well, to be honest, like when I watched it, I kind of knew like what to expect, obviously, because I was there. But like my mum cried watching it. She cried, and obviously at the reunion when the conversation was happening, a lot of it was I was blindsided by it all. And after the reunion, I still was kind of like, what's going on? And I was still trying to like kind of fit in. Like you'll probably see like clips of like me just talking to like Farrah and stuff like that. I love Farrah, by the way. But like I was trying to like fit in, and a contestant that stayed on the show longer than me, I'm not going to say who, came up, pulled me aside after the reunion and told me what was said about me when I left.
Who do we think that contestant was? Who do you think was the contestant that told me everything that went on when I left? Tell me. Milli is training us to have ADHD brains. Sorry. Right, you guys guess who told me, and I'll just keep playing.
And that's what caused me to be like, that's it. I was literally crying in Toby's arms that's not me being a sob story.
W, Toby.
I was crying in Toby's arms.
It's not a sob story. It is your story.
Yeah, I was crying in Toby's arms like badly, and because I was like so blindsided by it. Do you know what I mean? Like I thought everyone really liked me, and they maybe do. Maybe it just came across differently, but yeah. So yeah, that was the main reason why. And yeah, we're in the same group chat because we're on the same show, maybe. And I did try and like brush things over. Like I was the one that created that girl group chat because I was like, let's meet up. Like I wanted to like solve something that I didn't even cause in the first place, and yeah, that never happened. I was talking about dresses. The person that I'm not in contact with did not speak once in the group chat. So I don't know where this has all come from. Bear in mind, I've not said one thing, by the way. Like, I've actually not said anything about anyone. All I said was I was going to make a video, talk about it, and I decided not to based on the backlash that that person was getting. And I thought, you know what? I'm not adding fuel to this. Like, I'm not. And then, yeah, apparently I did because me and mum made that video days before. But yeah, it was hard for me. I'm not going to lie. Especially being the youngest girl in there, it was hard for me. But it's okay.
No,
We
it's
will.
a lot. It's a lot, and I think that you have handled it very maturely from what I've seen anyway, because...
Big up, Max.
I think a lot of young
Thanks,
girls in your
Max.
position, knowing that...
Someone said, why is this video on 2x speed? Because I don't like watching. I can't watch it slow.
If you start to make clapback videos,
I can't watch it.
you would get so many views, so much attention, and you really could have milked it for all that
I
it was
know.
worth, to
I
be
could
honest
have made
with
that 1 minute video long as it.
100%, and got all the money from that, and that's what some people choose to do, and that's their thing. But no, I think that you've handled it very maturely, and I think it goes without saying something that you touched on then, that none of us agree with the racist abuse
Of
that
course
Whitney
not.
is receiving. I think that I would like to think that our audience and the people watching know that as a fact anyway, but I do think it's important to say because some of the comments are absolutely disgusting, and unfortunately, when you put the racism
Like
to one
Eminem.
side, unfortunately, when you go on a TV show that is about personal connections and getting to know different personalities, if you maybe exhibit behaviours that people don't agree with, you went on that show and you are open to a bit of criticism about that. And I think that people criticising things that people have done on the show is fair game. I don't think racism is okay. I don't think any form of anything like that is okay.
that's just
what
messed
we'll
up,
agree.
man.
Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a show. Speaking about how people have acted should just be like a discussion in the basis
not
of the
an
show,
insult.
not as a way, a sort of avenue to then go down and exclude, like explicitly message that person or
It's
crazy.
weird to do that. It's one thing
yeah.
commenting on a video being like, I mean, I personally don't even really comment on stuff that much, but it's one thing like sharing in your group chat or like sat with your mate being like, oh my god, that was a bit of shit. Why did that person do that? But then hurling abuse at that person for days and days and days is a bit weird. If you
I
ask
think
me.
so.
However, yeah, it's all got a little bit convoluted, and this was a week in all of your lives that I'm sure you are all very grateful for, and now just kind of want to see what's coming next, move on from it.
Yeah. But also, I feel like because of the way that the show is, and it being a game, and there being these voting aspects, which feel like a personal attack, when they not necessarily aren't necessarily like a personal sort of thing.
But as human beings, it would be so difficult to.
exactly.
It's not in our nature to do that. We don't ever have situations in real life.
We have to, like,
this is
vote.
true.
You know what I mean?
So that makes
Definitely.
like a whole new sort of thing where, especially we're in there for this week. That is the only world we know. The only people we know. We then don't know if they're being truthful and don't know who they're voting for. And then it's like it's like, so I feel like when you left, you was like, I wasn't really expecting it.
Well, to be fair, I was expecting it. Well, I said it was between me and you, George, and it was between me and George because I think our problem was we didn't, like I said this on the stream the other day, like me and George and Sinner and Jason, like we didn't sit down and plot who to vote out. That's what the other side of the house was doing. If we'd done that, the results might have been quite different, but we didn't. We just were like, leave it on my side.
Because everyone had like alliances. I guess you could call that our quote unquote alliance.
But it wasn't like agreed
at no point did we go, oh, guys, this is
Yeah,
a group,
this is so
and
true.
We're voting out X, Y, and Z.
we didn't say we need to make sure we're not voting each other out. We just sort of like got on.
So you naturally wouldn't want to do
Yeah,
that.
so me and George were like, we got to feel it. And also because of the Mafia game, we were getting called smart. I was getting called a manipulator. I was getting like, obviously it might have been jokey, but like I still remember stuff like that. So I was like, I'm gone. And then as soon as George was like, I didn't take the token, I'm like, brilliant. I was like, well, no one's gonna vote for you now, are they? So, do you know what I mean? So I was like, I am gone. And then when I got voted off, to be fair, my reaction, it kind of looked like I was pissed off, but I was just trying not to cry. Like when you're in there, it's so overwhelming. And like everyone, Sinner's hugging me, going like, I love you, man, you're so nice. And I'm thinking like,
Yeah, Sinner is the reason I looked pissed, man. Because Sinner was hugging me while everyone was voting off. And then I was just like, I'm going. She's like, no, Milli, like, you're not. Like, everyone loves you here. Like, you're such a fun, amazing person. Like, you're so genuine. And then when I got voted off, she was like, Millie, you're so much fun. Like, you need to cut. And then I was just like, sit up, please. Shut the fuck up. Like, you're going to make me cry.
Like, stop giving me compliments. I'm going to cry. So, like, on my face, I'm like, what did I say? I was like, oh, well.
Perfect Sinner impression.
Shows are perfectly designed to make you feel like every emotion is so intense.
Yeah.
This is your world. It seems ridiculous because we all have our lives outside of this, and you can watch it back and be like, why was I so dramatic? But you really are feeling those feelings in the moment. You can't fake that.
No, I know.
It feels so. They deliberately put you all in a house and take all of your home comforts away from you.
Why does Sinner sound like that?
They know that they're all going to be big personalities that are going to clash, and it
I am
drives that
Sinner.
sort of, you know, heightened emotions. Equally, I'm sure that Whitney maybe did some things that under normal circumstances she would not do. So it's very interesting, and yeah, you've got to know what you're signing up for with things like this because it really does hit you hard.
It was an emotional roller coaster, but I would do it again. But definitely, I would do it again. It was just more of like, because it's like the first time I've ever done something like that. You don't know what to expect. Like, you can watch the season before, but being there is completely different.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And also because
Definitely.
it sounds like such like a stuck record with, oh, but things were cut. You don't understand what it's like, man.
Yeah.
But it
If
is
Millie was too good in Mafia, she needs to get into the Sidemen Among Us one day.
literally an hour out of 24 hours that we are
You
stuck
tell
in the
them.
exact same scenario.
Yeah.
And there's so many
You
fun
tell
bits,
them.
so many just normal conversations, so many bits.
What they should have done is, while everyone was in England, they should have organised a YouTube video of a game of Mafia. But even though no one would believe it.
But you just don't
Don't
see.
see.
So like when you only see the dramatic bits, people are gonna naturally think it was a far more dramatic experience than it was when.
Yeah, especially in the house. I think there was, but then again, I feel like even like Mandy's exit, I feel like that was more intense
cut out.
inside the house.
Yeah, no, that was
Do you not
more
feel like it
intense.
was?
I feel like the exit. I feel like maybe Mandy's and your exit had bits that were cut.
Yeah.
What sort of bits?
Just like some. I mean, Mandy's was.
It
was a back
wasn't.
and forth between PK, but I feel like that was just longer.
Yeah. With me, mine was more like someone said to me, "I voted for you," and all I said was, "Yeah, I know who voted for me." That's all I said, but apparently that was sassy. That's what got said in the reunion.
Yeah.
But because I did know, like it wasn't like you didn't even tell me I knew.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I can see both sides of that. I feel
Yeah,
like
definitely.
You can obviously see both sides of that as well, where it's like if somebody says you, like I get that.
Yeah.
Like I can see that coming. It's like obviously in your head, I can see that coming. It's like oh, don't worry about it. But
Yeah, they
it
could have been like,
it can also
okay,
come
do you
across
mean?
as like.
That's
Yeah.
the issue with
Yeah.
these things.
See, this is why I like George, okay? Even though me and George are mates, like, he's not just going to say, yeah, Millie's 100% right. Like, he sees both sides of everything. That's why he's such a genuine person.
Thing that someone
That's even a
says
glaze.
clipped
It's just a
and torn
fact.
apart and
Yeah.
dissected, and only you 10 people
12.
only you 12 people know actually how
Me
things work.
realising
Unfortunately,
George's
you kind of have to
normal
come
voice
to
is-
the, like,
yeah, he
conclusion that
speaks
it's always
so
gonna stay
slow.
like that.
Yeah.
You two will only ever really know your experience,
Yeah.
and you can try to portray it as much, a bunch of times, but always in passing beforehand. But I'd never once heard a bad word about you. It's
Yeah.
always been that you were just like a nice, very polite person. That's the vibe I always got.
Max.
Thanks,
So yeah,
Max!
it made me sad that you seem to like unintentionally be involved in like a lot of the drama within
Yeah.
the show. But I feel like you did handle it very well.
Thank you. Yeah, I done as best as I could. I didn't want to like add more fuel to the fire.
Yeah.
Especially like recently, there's been a lot of videos made about me. I've been called a lot of names, but aggressive being one of them. Apparently, I'm aggressive.
Hulking.
Watch out.
Hulking.
Misfits, me and you, George.
Misfits.
But, yeah, so I could have easily retaliated and like out of, because that is annoying. Like if someone's calling me aggressive when clearly on the show you can see that if I was aggressive, I feel like it would have been shown.
Yeah.
And yeah, I could have easily said what I want to say, but I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to say anything, and it's not my responsibility to make people feel accountable for something. If you genuinely feel like you haven't done anything wrong, I'm not put on this planet to convince you.
Yeah.
Like you upset someone. Do you know what I mean? So I just thought, you know what, if I want to say my experience one day, I may, but like I'm getting enough hate right now. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. Do you know what I mean?
Is there one thing that you would want to say to Whitney right now?
What do you think I'm going to say? My God, sorry, someone... Sorry, my sister keeps calling me. Oh, literally, I'm going to let her join me. Let's just finish this.
Not really, no. To be honest, no. The only thing I think is that when stuff's being said about me online, like her saying I didn't respond to her message, the reason I didn't respond is, again, I'm not put on this planet to educate you on holding accountability. It's I don't need to say X, Y, and Z what happened. Everyone saw it on TV. So if you see that and you think I didn't do anything wrong, then that's okay. Like I'm not gonna be like say sorry to me. You know what I mean? So that's why I ignored it, because I thought I can't be bothered. And to be fair, like I don't see this person. I'm not in the same friendship group. I don't need to amend something that wasn't never there in the first place. So like, I'm
Facts,
fine.
though.
No, that's quite
Guys,
right. Yeah.
this is the thing. Like, you guys don't need to put effort in stuff you don't want to do. Like, I was never friends with this person. Why am I going to stress and have an argument about them not liking me? I don't care. Like, this is the thing. Like, genuinely.
I feel like that's something that I've been like after leaving. I'm like I don't want to be.
You don't owe them anything for real.
I know,
Exactly. I do not owe anyone anything. I was never your friend. I don't need to now. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to be mean to people.
it's not my job to
sort of
educate
feels
someone.
But also, you kind of need to think like obviously not everybody is going to be each other's best friend. There's 12
Is that a
people
bump on your
who have
head?
met before.
No,
Like,
it's probably
before.
just
It's very
my
strange thing to be a
deformed
part, because
face.
obviously every YouTube video I'm in, for example, which is like sort of an real experience, sort of on camera, like a big group, we all get along, we all know each other, it's such a different thing to sort of leave and be like, right, I might actually not see this.
Exactly. You have no interest in the friendship, no point in trying to make it. Exactly.
Yeah, literally.
Literally.
It's so valid though. Like, and I think there is what people have to remember as well is that we are not reality TV stars.
No.
Us three, anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm bringing myself into it. But listen, when I was on the show, it was really not. But there are certain people
Max
that
is
are
so
geared
funny.
more towards that, and they can have explosive arguments with people on, you know, like Tiffany Pollard, for example. Do you know who she is? It's like this really famous American woman. Have you ever seen her? She was on Big Brother years ago, and she did that.
Oh.
Pretty much let Gemma know that she is a fat. We can believe that.
That is so funny.
But yeah, so like someone like her, for example, she is just so equipped to go in, have blazing rows with people, and then like she's just doing her job. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Whereas you two came up from like sharing your life and not like beefing people and things like that. So it's not in your nature to.
Exactly. Like, I feel like that's a big difference between content creators and reality TV stars. Like, content creators, you guys follow a content creator because you like their content and you like who they are as a person. Like, most reality TV stars go on a show. You don't know anything about them. You don't know anything about their life. You don't know anything about what they do day to day. So you're looking at them based on how they perform in this show. This show might be 7 days, like Inside. This show might be weeks. And majority of the time, reality TV stars that do well is based on drama. That's because they have that short amount of time, and how else are they going to get remembered? Do you know what I'm trying to say? When content creators is so very completely different. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
To be that way inclined, so it must feel quite uncomfortable. But you have to remember, you went on a show with different personalities. You're not all. It's not a YouTube collab. It's not you and your sister hanging
Yeah.
out, or you doing like different things at people at events. So I think that's okay to be like, do you know what? We had this experience. Let's just leave it there and let's move forward.
Yeah, I think you're allowed to say that. Like, you don't
100%, that's
need
not
to
a bad thing to say, I don't want to be friends with these
Yeah,
people.
I even said this to like another person that was on the show that was dealing with dramas with someone else. I literally said to her, and I was like, listen, like, you don't need to be friends with them just because you're on the same show. Like, people get along with more with other people, and that's okay, and that's fine. It's just that I didn't respond because I'm not educating someone on that, and also another person that was in that situation that was getting dragged on internet for I unfollowed them off Instagram recently because after watching the reunion again I realized I don't really want to be friends with this person.
Again, that's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like,
You don't need to, guys, you do not need to follow people on Instagram just because you've met them once or you've been in the same interaction. After watching that, obviously I'm not going to want to follow someone on Instagram. Like, that's just
apologize
obviously, do you know
after
what I
the
mean?
reunion, but it's okay. I don't need to, just because we're in social media doesn't mean you need to be someone's friend. And I think that's all right. You're allowed to say that. Personally, I think.
I'm not.
That's
friends with
exactly,
anyone.
just because you get along better with other people doesn't mean that they're a bitch and you hate them. It's not like that. It's just, I don't want to associate myself with you, and that's it. Like, that's literally
Schoolmate.
it.
And I've been with them for years.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I don't even know
Okay,
their
I'll
names.
Put that in the title of the podcast.
Yeah, I am not friends with all my schoolmates. Well, I mean, is there anything else that you'd like to discuss about Inside? Is there anything else that you can think of?
What did you buy? Did you buy meal upgrades? Did you buy meal upgrades when you were
I
said that
bought one, but I
last
threw
night?
it up. Remember?
You throw it up.
Were you even in the same house as me, bro?
I feel like that was a traumatic time for me, so I
George is literally...
Like, we're emotionally crazy at that time.
When George came out, sorry, side note, he looked like he'd lost a stone.
Oh,
I saw him.
George.
and I love
immediately
my
after it came
stones, so like
Yeah.
oh, that's how upset I
out. You
was.
carry them around.
Look at him smiling at me for validation of his joke. He's so funny.
Everywhere.
Exactly.
I feel like me and you, George, had a similar experience. Would you say?
Somewhat, yeah.
Somewhat. We had a
Yeah.
similar experience. So I get it. So the emotions are really high. But what I bought in there, on day 4, I bought a meal upgrade because I thought, fuck this, everyone's getting meal upgrades. Like, I'm going to
Yeah.
get one.
And was that so you had rice and beans and then it would and they gave you chicken as part of the normal
No.
stuff, did they not? So that was the
Meal upgrade.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
like chips and chicken.
Yeah, like it was
Yeah.
different every day.
Right.
And then I saw, I think it was DDG and Jason, one of them, they got the meal upgrade of that day, and it was like chili with like on a like hot dog. I don't know what it was. And I was like, oh
chili
my
dog.
god, yeah, the chili
Yeah,
dog. And I was
so
like, yo, I
good.
want this. Got it, ate it all, and I threw it up because I think
I did, guys. I literally threw up. I threw my chili bar up. I couldn't
I
believe
was eating
it.
so badly, like, and I was hardly eating, and then my stomach was like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Why is there food here right now? So yeah, I did. Yeah, but they didn't take that off the price. They should have given the money back technically because I didn't eat it.
Right.
But that was a thing. That was what was annoying because you weren't told what the meal upgrades
Yeah.
were. So
That's
somebody would
bizarre.
always order a meal upgrade
As
to
like
see
a
what it looks
tester,
like.
yeah.
But then, yeah, sometimes people wouldn't do that. They just go up and go, let's get 5
Yeah.
meal upgrades.
Without
And it's
even
like, oh
knowing
shit,
what
and
they
it comes out, oh, that was great. They don't eat it all, and I'm like,
Yeah,
you're not allowed
waste
to
of
share
money.
them. So if they
Yeah,
haven't eaten
that's
it all,
hell.
you can't then just
Yeah.
eat what they've got.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
hell.
You're just
What-
plowing through just basmati rice and kidney beans.
Another thing that I paid for was all the times that George beat me in table tennis. I think that's why
Oh
he
yeah,
brought
that's
it
part
up.
from the show.
I know, that made no sense. They showed
so,
it.
Yeah, so there's a bit in the show where we play a game of table tennis. Loser has to go to the shop and buy something of the winner's choice and have to pretend that they just bought it themselves. So I won. So
They showed you playing table tennis, though.
Yeah,
didn't they?
yeah. And then we went to the shop, and the prosecco drinks that I think Whitney, Mendy, and PK got had opened the door. We had no idea because they weren't there.
Yeah.
So the doors opened. We were like, oh, is this like some sort of prize or something?
Oh, yes, yeah.
But then, I think we bought carrots and hummus.
You look so good at this podcast. Oh my God, thank you, my love.
So she didn't get seen with the carrots and hummus. Someone found it, and then she just never claimed that it was her. So she didn't even complete the.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, they should have shown it because he was actually involved. Even like when I was like, I'm gonna go get the other 2 drinks, and when I picked them up, that's when I ordered them because obviously it's not suspicious because I just got that. But that night, that's why the tension was quite high. I think that night because there was the jiggly ball was ordered. Who ordered that?
Yeah.
The prosecco drinks was ordered. Well, who ordered that? We knew that.
I think most of the
Mandy.
who ordered that. We knew. Who
And then it was the dips also, which I ordered. And everyone was like, who ordered this? And I ain't getting the blame for all of that day. You're joking?
Right, okay.
Is that
so
the same?
You admit it's that one thing people didn't.
Yeah, they were like, oh, she ordered the jiggy ball,
Right,
she ordered the
okay.
drinks. So I was like, George, look, I love you, mate, but I put myself in shit for you, yeah? So that was the first time, and there was a second competition between me and George. That wasn't ping pong, though, because they took the ping pong ball off us, because I think we were just
Do you know I
playing
just
so
found out
much.
that was production?
That took it off us.
Took our stuff every now and then because apparently in like the small print or something, we only get it for 24 hours.
What? That's crazy. So yeah, they took the ping pong ball off us, and obviously that's all that me and George done.
Yeah.
So we've gone to where's the ping pong ball? We've gone to the menu place. No, menu place. We went to the shop, and the ball was at the top of the list.
Do you want me to
for
slow it
£10,000
down?
The ball.
Guys, I
And me
can
and George
slow
were
it
like,
down,
Looking at
but-
each other like, oh, we can't do this. But then we kept looking at each other like, And then did we rock paper scissors?
I don't know. It was some form of game that I won, so it could have been anything.
Yeah, so
That
he
doesn't
won
narrow it down.
again.
That doesn't narrow it down.
So then I had to order. I was like, can I confirm the ping pong ball? £10,000. I got it, and then because I'm such a good liar, I walked out. I was like, guys, I found the ping pong ball, and they're like, where was it? I was like, in my locker. I was over like, I'm chatting shit. But I think that's all I spent money on. Did I spend money on? I didn't even lose in challenges.
Of inside a library.
Thanks.
You'll back me up on this. I didn't.
You didn't make a noise.
I did not make a noise, and they pinned 3 laughs on me.
Yeah, you did not make
Why
a
did
noise.
they do that?
I do not know.
Right, guys, that is enough of that.